welcome to Riverview. We're into January now, just after 8:30 in the morning. Snow's still falling, although it hasn't settled. So let's give a quick look and see what we've got at the moment. Chickens are still looking okay. And we have a full pallet of eggs. That's nice. Got 105. Yeah, not all producing at the. We're only producing at 50% so far. So another lot of offspring, and then the next month or so. Yeah, so that's all looking good. Let's have a look over here with the cows. We still got plenty of food. Milk to be collected. Straw we're still okay on for now. Will be nothing we can do about straw until we harvest the barley. Manure, starting to get a decent amount of fertilizer. So we've got manure in there, and we've got slurry. Manure we can take 4 million litres, slurry 500,000 litres. So yeah, but I don't think we've got any spreaders yet, so that's something that needs to be considered as well. Right, I think what we should do is start getting our milk delivery done and get some money in, and then we'll have to go and look at our productions and see if we can get any money from there. Keep us going until we can find other sources of income. Just talking about other sources of income, are there any contracts? Deadwood plowing, some plowing contracts. So I think we'll take that plowing contract and we'll get that done today as well. Let's get that sorted, and we'll borrow the items for that. Oh no, we've got a plow. In fact, we'll go and get that done before we get it started, and we'll put a work onto it. Yeah, that's a good idea. So we'll accept that contract. And we'll tab over to the big boy, and we'll go and put our plow on it and get the job done. Are we looking fuel? Yeah, we're looking okay and all of that type of stuff. So let's get going. I think the plow is down here at this field here. I think I put it back there. Yes, indeed. Indeedy. As I say in the classics. Right, where are we? To field 12 from here. And we are... Oh, it's not far from here at all. It's not far from here at all. In fact, it's very close to you. I think it's just down past where the if we go... No, we're heading in the wrong direction now. To go down this way, I think. Yep, there we go. That was not very clever, was it? should be up here. There we go. There it is at the top there. Field 12 needs to be ploughed. Get the old worker on it. And then we can go and make our deliveries and come back and check up on it a bit later. So, yeah, that looks good. Let's just seam off. It's a huge field. It's going to take a while. We should be able to get this going at a fair lick. Right, well, let's get back to our deliveries. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do a couple of contracts. I think there was a cultivation contract as well. Just to keep the money coming in while we're developing our fields. More importantly, developing our dairy herd. It folds up very quickly. There we go. He's probably going to have to put some feed in as well. This done quickly. We'll just show you the loading up and then the offloading. And we'll get back and get a cultivating contract on the go if it's still available. Milk 4,000. Let's get that loaded. And we will see you once we are down at the dairy. Well, we're back at the farm, and I forgot to let you know exactly how much we made when we sold the milk. In any case, we're back. Milk delivered. We're looking a little bit better. 77,000. So I'm guessing it was about 11,000. I got waylaid, and then went into auto mode and just kept on playing while talking to a friend of mine. In any case, right, so the next thing we want to do is I want to go and have a look and see if they still got that cultivating contract available, just to make a little bit more money. Cultivating, there were 14,000 on field 28. I'm going to do that. I think we do have a cultivator. Whether we've got a tractor big enough at the moment is another story. So let's get that accepted. And right, so that's a seeder. Where is our cultivator? Don't tell me we sold the cultivator. Did we? We might have. That's a seeder. Yeah. Yep, we did. Oh dear. So that's not a good thing. What's it going to cost us to lease a cultivator now? First of all, what is the horsepower of a tractor? So we've got the Massey and the... Let's have a look quickly. The Fendt is 170 and the Massey is 210. see if we could get ourselves a cheap cultivator to lease. Oh dear. So that needs 110 horsepower and 4 meters, 5 meters. Well, we'll get that onto there. We'll lease that. We'll get on the Massey and do the job with the Massey. Go down to the shop and pick that up. Did we actually lease it? I don't think we did. We'll see when we get to the shop. I don't think we leased it. It shouldn't cost much to lease, but time is not really a constraint. It'll get it done. I know it's a big field, but this tractor will get it done fairly quickly, I think. Just glad that we had a couple of contracts that we could do during the winter. It's when we need to get the money in. Well, when we don't really have access to much money, let's put it that way. Yeah, we did. We did lease it. So right, so let's go and find out where the field is that we need to go. 28. Well, here we are at field 28. And we'll get that started. And that looks good. It's going to take a while to get done. But we'll set them off. Let's go and have a look at the other one. There we go. It's going along at a nice little pace, actually. Still got to do the headland. 35% done. It's just started. A huge field. It's just started. It's done about 5 meters. Oh well. We'll leave that to it. And the next thing we wanted to do is we wanted to go up and check out the productions. Let's see what we've got in there, if there's something else we can sell there. I like the layout of this farm, being on different levels and different places. It makes it interesting. Right, so let's have a look and see what we have in our productions. So we have a fair lot of hay that could be produced into something or other, but normally that, well, not normally, that will just go into our cows. Let's look at things. So we are now producing lime, so we've produced 10,000 litres of lime, so we've pretty much fulfilled the need to do lime production, but we'll let that run until the stones are finished, so the sugar beet is finished. We've got stones, 29,000 litres, that will be turned into lime. Our water is now full, and it's been kept full by our groundwater pump. We'll have to go check that up because it does cost us to pump that water out. So once we've got a bit of a store in the groundwater reservoir for that pump, we can just keep our water supply going and then switch it on when we need to. So we'll go and check that out. Yeah, so the inputs, and we've still got sugar beet cut in there. Sugar beet we've finished now, so we've got the sugar beet cut. We'll go and do a delivery of that as well today. And yeah, so what else needed sugar beet cut? I think it was pig feed. So let's go and have a look and see what else we need for pig feed. I think we could probably afford to do another delivery of sugar beet cut and then keep the rest for when we have the rest of the pig feed available. So let's just go have a look at what needed sugar beet cut. Where we total mixed ration. Let's go over there, and that doesn't need that. Sugar beet cut. So yeah, well, that's just no, so we can deactivate that. Solid fertilizer. Yeah, we can get that made as we go along. We'll have enough of the inputs to do that. We can actually get that going now with this. Well, as soon as we can afford to buy the equipment to move it. Silage additive, that's the other one that digestate slurry and water. Yeah, we can make that quite easily as well. Silage storing. Silage, of course, hay, and that does give off methane. So methane we've already produced. So silage, seeds. What do we need to get for seeds? 2 wheat, 2 herbicide, and 2 water. So once we're producing herbicide, we can. So herbicide is probably one of the things we need to go. Pig food, that's what I was looking for. So pig food needs corn, barley, sunflower, and sugar beet, not sugar beet cut. Oh dear. We're going to have to plant another sugar beet field somewhere along the line. I was hoping not to do that, and I think I probably made a mistake there because I think I actually stopped the sugar beet cutting process overnight so that we wouldn't do that. So that's a bit of a mistake. In any case, we'll have to sort that out. So pig food is looking to be our main problem. Mineral feed, yes, we'll need to get a canola field planted sometime. A cornfield needs to be planted sometime as well. Manure, that's going to be easy enough to do. Liquid fertilizers, even lime, we've already done. Herbicide, digestate, and slurry. So we have to produce digestate, methane. So I think what we'll do is we'll put methane to storing now. There we go. Methane. Methane. Where's our methane production? How do we store methane? Diesel. Wow. Okay. So we don't have methane as an input. We do have it as an input, but so that means we have to export our methane and then buy it back. Because we don't have it in the products. Diesel, digestate, hay, herbicide, lime, manure, mineral feed, pig feed, seeds. Yeah, we don't have it in our productions. Well, now, so that means we need to find a way to get methane in when we're going to need to do the productions that need methane. So there's quite a few little conundrums in this. And what I thought was going to be fairly straightforward is not really all that straightforward when it comes to wanting to do everything. This is becoming a really good challenge, actually. It's becoming a really good challenge. Right, so let's stop waffling. Let's see if we can get in our other tractor. We should have, there we go. We'll go and put the trailer on that. And we'll go and sell a load of sugar beet. Right, I'll do that in a bit of a time lapse because we have seen that done before. And then we'll also do, we'll keep flicking over to the other, to the productions, not the productions, the what do you call them? The contracts, and keep you updated on how those are going. Right, let's go and get this loaded up. welcome back. As you can see, we're just about finishing off the cultivating contract. Once that's done, we'll get the cultivator returned, because we leased that, get back to the farm. And you would have noticed if you watched the you would have noticed if you watched the what's it called the time lapse, that a couple of things happened. We took out another contract. We also, let me just stop this. And we can just offload that, and we can drop this off quickly at the store. That's the one thing I did notice with the contracts, is that when you use your own implements, you can't actually finish off the contract, because it just says you don't have access to the field once the contract completes. So I think we're fairly close to where the store is here. Or am I mistaken? I think we are. I think we're going through. Are we going the right way? Not sure. We'll soon find out. There we go. That's back to the farm. And the store should be just about down the drag here somewhere. In any case, yeah, as I was saying, where are we now? Where are we? This is the store, isn't it? Let's turn in there. Yep, that's the store. We'll drop that off there. And we'll get that returned. Let's just get this sorted out, and I can tell you what's been going on. I cannot do two things at once. That's not where we want to go either. I can't even do one thing at once. Oh dear, come on. Eventually we'll get to the place where we want to be. Vehicles, and that's the John Deere. Get that returned. Right, so as we drive back to the farm, yeah, so let's just get back from the beginning. So we took on a new, very small plowing contract, which I did myself manually. Had a bit of fun, just made a couple of patterns and what do you call it, you would have seen that in the field. It was small, it was only about 4,000 pounds. You'll see it now when we get back to the farm and we can get our money in. Whoops, I'm struggling to drive at night with the snow. That's strange. I should actually just be in cab, and then that might make things a bit easier. A little bit easier, but not much. Yeah. So we did that extra contract. We got those fields done. We took some manure up to the production unit, put that into the production unit, and we've got digestate started. So we've got digestate manufacturing, which is producing a bit of methane and also a bit of electricity. And the methane that I thought we would have to buy in is automatically storing in our inputs, so that's not a problem anymore. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We had a couple of little scares. I went off the road at one stage when I can't remember why it was, but nearly went into the drink. Managed to save that. And then I got a telephone call, which resulted me into driving into the woods just as we came in here. Came into the farm on one of the tractors, can't remember which one. Yeah, so a couple of little things happened, but otherwise all right. So let's get back to the house quickly, and we will then just get our money in, phone up everybody and ask them to pay us, and we'll see where we end up. There we go. Get a bit disorientated when dark on this map, but yeah, get disorientated in the dark whenever. Okay. Right, so let's go and have a look and see. Let's get into our contracts. Yeah, so there's the 3 that we did. We did 2 plowing contracts, and we did a cultivating contract. So the cultivating one is we've just finished off now, so we'll collect that. That is 14,800. Right, and then we've got 19,597 from the first plowing contract. That actually went really nice and quickly. The plow and the big tractor worked beautifully on these contracts. And it was collected, and this is the little one that we did. Field 41, as you can see there, 4,269. I just did that myself while we were waiting for the cultivating. The cultivating contract took a long time because of the small cultivator, and that is collected. Yep. So what we didn't do today, what we were going to do, was sell the eggs, but we'll do that in the next month. So there we go. Bank balance looking a little bit better after those contracts, just under 130,000. And that's where we'll end this episode. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in February. Cheerio.